Hello guys and welcome back. So in this tutorial series we will be learning chain condition and nested statements. So in the last tutorial we learned about if, elif and else statement, and in this tutorial series we will be learning chain condition, nested statements, the nested if statements, the chain condition and or, use of and or. So till now we were using the IDE which was being provided by the official website, that was Python, this IDE. But now we will be using VS Code, which gives a better user interface to us. So let's get started. So you can just go to VS Code website, or you can just search like VS Code on the internet and just grab the first website and download the version which you require. After you download, install it, and after installing you will see this kind of interface. Okay, so this is how it will actually look like. I will just close the other windows for now. So and or. So how exactly do these and or statements work? For example, we have x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 11. What if we say x is equal to y? Obviously the answer will be false. That will be the boolean form. The data type which we will get in the output will be the boolean. So how do we use and or exactly? So and works only when both sides are true. Means it's like true, comma true, false, comma true. Just I will explain you in a minute. True, false, false, no, false. So when you specify two different conditions at the same time, and if you add and over here, that is just add and over here. So how exactly will they work? So we use and in C++ and we use the exact keyword that is and in Python. So how do the and exactly works over here? Okay, so in the and condition, what we say that both the conditions will be true. When both the conditions in the if statement or any of the conditions satisfied, when both the conditions are satisfied, we will get the output as true. When for example, if we say x should be greater than y and x also should be equal to y, just an example, and when both these conditions are satisfied we get the answer as true. For this condition it will be x is less than y and x is not equal, just a minute, and x is not equal to y. So at this situation we are saying that x is less than y, that is true, as well as we are saying that x is not equal to y. So what happened was the first condition, that is x is less than equal to y, we got the output that is true, and for x not equal to y, we got the output as true because x is not equal to y, because x is 10 and y is 11. So at this condition the first condition got satisfied, so we got the output as true. But when we have one condition, that is this kind of something different condition is false. For example, x is greater than y and x is at the same time equal to y, or x is not equal to y, that let's keep one of the condition as true. So what exactly is happening over here? The expected output will be false because here both the conditions aren't true, because x is 10 and y is not 10. because sorry, x is greater than y. So here x is 10 and y is 11. So 10 is not greater than 11, right? So the first condition becomes false, and at the same time x is not equal to y, that is 10 is not equal to 11. So that is true. So false and true will give us the output as false in the in AND condition. And when we have vice versa, that is to x is not equal to y and x greater than y, what will be the expected output? As same false, because both the conditions aren't true, that we are not getting both the conditions as equal or both the conditions are satisfied. Both the conditions are opposite to each other, because of which we are getting the output as false, right? Now for the false and false condition, when both the conditions are false, are not satisfied, how will it work? Simple. So if both the conditions aren't satisfied, it won't go forward. But in the case of or, that is or, okay, you can create multiple cursors by using the alt and the mouse click keyword, and now like or. So when, so what exactly happens in or? Any of the one condition, that any of the one condition is satisfied, it will give you the output as true, like the condition is satisfied. When at the first condition x is less than y, that is true, as well as x is not equal to y, that is even true. So true and true gives us the output as true. And at the same, and in the second condition, that is x is greater than y, that is false, because 10 is not greater than 11, and x is not equal to y, that is true. So in this condition we have one as false and the other as true, so we get the output as true. So we get the output as true because either of the one condition should be satisfied to execute the remaining part of the code. Now at this situation we have the vice versa situation, so at the same time we will get the output as true only. And for the last condition, that is when both the conditions are unsatisfied, the code won't be executed. That when you add such kind of conditions in the statement, that is the or and the and, if both the conditions aren't satisfied, then the remaining part won't be executed. So let's see how. I will just show you. I will be just commenting it now, so I will show you about it later. So we will just use the if condition. It says if x is less than y, that is 10 is less than 11, that is true. Or, but at this first we will just deal with the and later with the or. If x is less than y and at the same time it's not equal to y, then print executed. Let's see how it works. Let's just zoom in a bit. Okay, so we got the output as executed because the condition was satisfied, that is x is less than y, that is true, and as well as x is not equal to y. Let's just change the condition where we say x is less than y, that is true, and x is equal to y, that is x and y both are equal, but here we will get the output as false. So let's see how are we getting. So we didn't get any output. Let's add a else statement saying the condition isn't satisfied. Now let's run it once. So by seeing this, you will get a clear overview what I'm exactly trying to tell you, how exactly the AND works. Now let's try something different. By both the conditions, we will get a false input. So similarly, you get the exact same output which we thought, that is the condition isn't satisfied because both of them are not giving you true value. Even if you want, I can just show you once how exactly we'll get it in the boolean form. x greater than y. So false. As said, it will be false. Now let's try for the or statement. So what we are exactly trying to say at this situation is x is less than y. That is true. As well as or x should be not equal to y to execute the below part of the code, that to execute the if part of the code. If the condition is satisfied, then execute some different part of the code and else print a different statement. So what we are saying over here is x is less than y. So that is true. Or x is not equal to y. So what we are telling is either one of the conditions should be true to execute the remaining part, to print executed. So let's see. So we got the output as executed. Now let's do is let's not satisfy one of the condition. Let's change this to not equal to equal to equal to. Let's see what do we get. What do you think? What must be the answer? The answer will be executed, because what we are doing in the or statement is either one of the conditions should be true, either the first one or the after then one. That is, first or the second one should be true. So in this condition, the first one is true and the second one is false. So it ignores that and it does is, if one of the condition is satisfied, then run the code. Run the remaining part of the code inside the if statement. So we got the output as executed. Now what if we change this to greater than y? What will happen? So as I explained you at earlier, here what is happening, we are telling that 10 is greater than y, and that is contradictory. So we will be getting the output as false at the first part, that is here, and here we are telling is that 10 is equal to 11, so that is also false. So what will happen? Let's see. We are getting the condition isn't satisfied. So what exactly happened was, it said that the both aren't equal. So when either of the any conditions aren't true, that if not the first one neither the second one condition is true, it will execute the else part. Now I will show you nested if conditions. If x is equal to y, we'll just change it so that the condition gets satisfied, is equal to y, and at the same time x is less than y. So let's print x is less than y, or we can even replace it with like just add x over here, comma, k, comma, y, and just remove this or just comment it. So hashtag over here. So how do we comment it? So what exactly, when we comment a statement, when you comment a certain line of the code, what happens is it ignores that line. That in Python we have line by line execution system. So first it checks whether the syntax is right or this one. So this one is right, this one is right, and when it comes to the seventh line, it will see there is a hashtag. So it will leave it and just go to the eighth line. That is how a comment works. So now let's just run it. So we got the output, that is 10 is less than 11, as well said. Now let's change the condition to the else. Print x is greater, okay, than y. Let's change the condition to greater than. So we got the output that is 10 is greater than 11, because here it checked whether both of them are not equal. So we got the output as true here because both of them aren't equal, as we said. So here it checked whether x is greater than y. So here the x isn't greater than y, so it printed x is greater than, oh sorry, my apology. I have to just bring this down, that is the greater than should be above. uh, because the condition has changed over here. Okay, just run it again. Sorry for that inconvenience. So as we said, 10 is less than 11. Now what if we add one more condition at this time? Elif x is equal to y. So when both the variables are equal to each other, that is both the integers 10 is equal to 11. So here it is not equal to, so it will just say that mm, oh, we are doing a wrong thing, because what we said at the start was x should not be equal to, so it won't execute and it will give us the output that is the condition isn't satisfied. So let's do something different. Okay, let's make it as x equal to y, and just change value of equal to y. Print x is equal to and y over here. So let's see. So we got that is 10 is equal to 10. You can even add more if statements at this time. Like at this point, what we will be getting is x is less than. So at the current situation, we will just change the value to x of 200. So we will get the output as x is greater than y. So let's just add some more more if conditions. That is, if x is greater than 10 or 100 or greater than or equal to 100, we'll print the number is huge. Just comment it out. Okay, the condition isn't satisfied. Okay, all right. So let's just change it to not equal to. Let's just run it. Okay, the number is huge. So by using this, you can create many such nested if conditions or if statements. Now let's do something like just a minute. Okay, so see you in the next video. Till then, keep watching. Do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting videos.
So if you are facing any difficulties in this, just comment below, or you can just message us on Instagram so we can personally solve your problem. And do check out our whole playlist of Python.